Hey yo, what's up? You know what it is? It's the one in the alley, the triple, the G.O.D. I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks. So then, yo, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 7, Episode number 23, Secrets and Pies. Let's just get to the point. You shouldn't lie to your friends. Just tell them the truth. That's it. Review over. Go. Because that was the episode. Tell your friends the truth. The opposite of what you normally should do, but just tell your friends the truth. If you're not down with a pie, just be, yo fam, I'm not down with the pie. I'm glad we were able to learn this lesson about being honest with your friends. But to be honest about being honest about something, the episode wasn't really about that. This was more of a Pinky focused episode. And when it's a Pinky focused episode, this show functions more like a classic cartoon because that is what Pinky's based off of, and it's what she does best. All of the way that it's like the way that they animate her in scenes like that. I'm like when she put on her constable hat, which I think is super cute. Put on her constable hat to do her investigating in the Rainbow Dash, asking everybody all these questions and stuff. It's just a great episode to put Pinky focus front and center. And again, like I said, I was being a little heavy-handed with what the moral was, but, let's just be for real. Is that Pinky is a character who, while intelligent in her own right, doesn't quite get the simple stuff and has to go the complicated way around in order for her to understand what it is that's going on, why it's happening. And it's like, this was just another example of that. And I'm like, we didn't see her snapping a pink mean or anything. She was getting dangerously close. But again, like I said, it's like, you need characters like Pinky with a thought process like that to carry an episode like this, because any other pony probably in this episode, you probably couldn't have wrote this episode around, and it would have fit, it would have made sense, and it would have worked. But with Pinky, it does because of her character and her personality. Because again, like I just said, she has to take the long way around to get to the point. And yet, at the end, is that Rainbow Dash apologizes by getting ready to eat that nasty monstrosity of a quote-unquote pie, and the best friends are back together again because Rainbow Dash was willing to do something for her. But that I really appreciate that even though that Rainbow Dash was in the end not lost on a moral, is that, again, just to emphasize my heavy-handedness at the beginning of this, is yes, sometimes we do the right thing, which may seem like the wrong thing, and sometimes is for the right reason. And Rainbow Dash wanted to do nothing but make Pinkie Pie happy because she knew Pinkie Pie was happy when Rainbow Dash ate her pies. And Pinkie Pie was happy to bake those pies for Rainbow Dash because it made her happy to bake the pies, and it made her happy to know that she can share her love of baking with her friend. And again, like I said, I started this off as jokingly, heavy-handedly pushing the plot so we wouldn't have to talk about it and the moral that it was. But you need characters like this to carry an episode. To carry the episode full moral, full understanding, which makes them better characters. And that's what you want. That's what you want. And the show provides that. The show provides that in a way because, again, I am adult, right? This is a show for children. Sometimes kids, when they think about stuff, they think the long way around too. They haven't, I want to say matured because, I'm like, from the mouth of babes, as they say. Because sometimes kids have it right spite on that, that they have to divide the long way out, which is what they're taught usually. I don't know what kids are taught in school now, but I know what I was taught. And they have to, go through things like going through long division of understanding each individual thing and why. And you needed Pinky to investigate all these things, to sit up here and go through all these crazy hijinks, and Rainbow Dash to be right behind her for the moral to not only make its point and stick, but to make it understand that this is a show about promoting how much friendship is magic. And you know what I'm saying? And like sometimes, friendship isn't quite as straightforward as it needs to be, because Reminder, we are talking about an episode where a pony bakes a pie for another pony, and a pony finds every imaginative way to get rid of the pie because she doesn't want to disappoint or make her friend sad. That's what we're dealing with right now. That is what we're dealing with. That is what we are left with here. Is we have these characters, and it's like, again, like I say, I love Pinky related episodes because it reminds me of the cartoons when I was growing up, and knowing that's what Lauren Faust had in mind when she created Pinkie Pie, that she wanted that link to what came before. And to have a character as amazing as her, you need her, again, like I said earlier, to carry an episode like this. It's like, and you need a foil like Rainbow Dash to carry an episode like this. But see, here's the thing about all the funniness that was provided by the two of them. Applejack was the best character of the episode simply because I could have told her that, and I'm just sitting up here like, I died laughing. I'm like, yo, the show is so down with itself at this point that we 7 seasons in, and you have a character like Applejack, like, nonchalantly, like, I could have told her that. I died laughing. I died. Because I'm like, it's good when the show has moments like that. And it's like, in a lot of this season, because of the way that I've come at it and looked at it and reviewed it and such, has been that this show is willing to, at this point, because it's been on for so long, too late to take a look at itself in this mirror and understand what it is, what it's created, and what it represents. And sometimes willing to, in small and in huge ways, to turn the mirror back on itself. And that little moment with Applejack was that. And it's like, a lot of people would have just been like, yo, that's a funny moment. Now, I see that a bit differently. That's the show looking at itself and being like, well, that is indeed a legitimate point. And it's just like, yo, I laughed heartily because it's like, and it came out of nowhere. I did not expect it. I did not see it coming. The little parts that Applejack and both Twilight Sparkle played in this episode, it's like, it was cool, but it's like to let Applejack have a moment like that, to just be heavily sarcastic, I was like, that's what's up. I'm with all of that. I'm with all of that. So with all that, like I said, Applejack was the all-star. That one line made her the all-star of this show. Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash carried this episode, but that line from Applejack was just the cherry on top, and it's like, you gotta love it. I really gotta see the movie. Really, really, really gotta see the movie. But yo, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get up out of here. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On, My Little Ponies, Friendship is Magic, Season 7, Episode number 23, Secrets and Pies. And I think before, I hit the old dusty trail, I'm going to have me a pie. I don't think I have a pie, but I have a way I can get a pie. So I'm going to go get a pie. And I'm not going to tell myself a secret about the pie, because here's the truth. I shouldn't have the pie. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to have the pie anyway. If I can find the pie, then have it. But you get the point. So how about this? I'm going to go find that pie. You guys enjoy your weekend. We got plenty of work coming for the weekend. You know how we do. We got Ruby. We got Build. We got Q Ranger. Work. Anything that's popping off that y'all need to know about. Team GRF News. The newsroom is always live and we always ready to report. Get out of here. You know who it is. The one in the alley. The triple, the G.O.D. I'd like to thank all of you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And with that being said, I'll holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out.